let's begin.
I'm getting fired.
It's time to play What Would Sunday Jeff Do? A game of no-nonsense answers from a no-nonsense mofo.
All right, I like it.
All right, question one. A lot of TSD listeners will recognize this question.
Now, wait a second. How are you doing this? Like, we all have to...
I'm going to each give you... You'll each be able to answer. I'm hoping
Okay.
you guys will have some insight to the question, too. You'll have some...
So
you'll be able to
commentary.
go off. You'll be able to go off. You're not... this is not a stifling format as much as Q likes to give me that look like he thought I was stifling him. But,
I don't understand what's going on today.
I don't know. I want you guys to riff on it, or the question, or the potential answers, or maybe you want to answer it yourself. I'm sure listeners would like to hear what your thoughts on what the answer,
I love it.
what Q might think of this.
It's like it's like Tic Tac. What's that? Hollywood Squares, where you give like a joke answer before you give the real answer, something like that. All right. You guys hear a buzzing?
Yeah, I hear a buzzing, too.
That just started.
Now everything's
There we
gone.
go. Oh, my mic.
It's just
cut
the
out.
headphones.
Come on, Ming.
There we go.
We should maybe invest in a new board.
It's not the board. It's this. There we go.
There we go. Perfect. All right. Ready? Question one.
I feel like I'm at an advantage because I've hung out with Sunday Jeff a couple times. Have you guys?
Well, I mean, I'll tell you what, though. After playing this game, I didn't realize the amount of time I'd have to put into it because I have to make up the fake answers, meaning that I have to get into Sunday Jeff's head.
Ooh.
And by the end of the weekend, I was completely gray. I was nearsighted. And I had to ask people to come over on Saturday to turn my TV on. So that was the difficult part. Like, I have to try to trick you with a Sunday Jeff answer that, that he might give. So, it was almost like, how a profiler, like you get too close to trying to profile a serial killer.
Right. They become them. They get into the heart of a serial
area.
killer. Yeah.
I was in that dark area for this weekend. All right. If you could be any breed of dog, what breed would you be? Remember that question, Q? We
No.
did that. You don't remember that question? We did that on one of the TSDs.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Did Sunday Jeff say answer A, collie, then I could solve everyone's problems like Lassie, rough.
Okay.
This is so 70s, man. I love it.
Did he say answer 2, beagle, they have eyes like a human, don't they? or answer 3, a pit bull, I got a lot of rage inside me, grr.
Wow.
All right, Ming, what do you think he was the first answer?
I'm gonna. I don't believe the pit bull one. I think not safe enough for Sunday Jeff. No way to be a pit bull. I think he would probably be a dog that he would want to own himself. So I'm ruling out pit bull. Too unpredictable. Sunday Jeff, you can set a clock to Sunday Jeff.
So what answer is it?
All right, I'm gonna go.
Don't riff, asshole. He was talking to us.
I was. I've heard you riff with Mike.
All right. Okay. All right. I'm gonna go with the. I'm going with the beagle.
You're gonna go with the beagle.
Snoopy was a beagle. I'm going with beagle.
Okay. Q, what do you think?
Well, I got to get a feel because I don't know Sunday Jeff as intimately as some here.
And you're the worst off for that, bitch.
Yeah. All right. So what I'm going to do is the first few questions I got to get my footing and feel.
Understood.
So I'm going to go with the craziest answer possible just to get a feeling for where Sunday Jeff is. Because saying Lassie would be like, well, he wants to help people. I don't know if Sunday Jeff's that guy. And I know he is very angry, but I think it's an irate anger, not a.
I don't get it. Where do you see anger in him?
I just every time the two of you together, he's always on his heels. He's always
I think that's when
bickering.
he's full. I think that's when he's really alive, though.
Well, anger is a powerful emotion. So I gotta go. But Beagle is so weird, saying they have human eyes. So I'm gonna go with Beagle. I'm gonna follow Ming. I'm gonna say Beagle, just to see how fucked up Sunday Jeff is.
Really, this is the question that's going to
Right out of the gate.
Beagles don't have human eyes, so yeah, it's a weird one.
What's that? The Rorschach test? Forget it. Now this is the question they ask people now. The ink blot is out. Now it's what kind of dog you are.
The Beagle, I guess.
All right, Bri.
I think that Sunday Jeff. I'm going to rule out Pitbull because I think Sunday Jeff is steeped in pop culture. So when you say collie, you say Lassie. When you say beagle, you mean Snoopy. But I don't think a lot of people look at Snoopy and think Beagle, but I do
No,
think
they don't.
No, I think they look at Lassie. They immediately think Collie. He strikes me as the kind of guy that would have watched Lassie as a kid, and maybe deep down he doesn't want to like just be Sunday Jeff. He would like to be a hero.
All right, so you're going to go. Is it across the board? Oh no, it's
No, I'm
Beagle,
gonna go
two
Collie.
Beagles, and a Collie. All right, you got that down, Ben? Do you need something hard to write on, Ben?
Yeah.
Okay.
That'd be good.
Hit him the New York Post.
That's all right. I'll get some stuff with that.
You want a vision?
Yeah, that's good, Q.
There you go.
The vision. Watch the board. Watch the board.
There you go. All right, ready? So I just pressed this button and we're
Press the
ready.
button,
We're
yep.
into the
The one
game
that
with the
says number
first
one,
answer.
yes.
All right, people.
So turn it up a little bit. Where's...
Oh, I love this.
Okay.
All right, ready?
Go for it.
This is a question that a lot of TSD listeners will recognize. If you could be
Not
any
Quinn, though.
breed of dog, which would you be?
Pitbull.
Pitbull.
Oh!
Consider yourself a pitbull?
Hidden pitbull. Yeah, I could turn any moment.
Oh, really?
I could turn on any moment.
I've never seen you turn on.
A lot of rage. Maybe rage is
Wow.
inside. You never know. Just like, you pet me, I'm a nice dog, and then...
Wow.
All right. Okay. All right.
You guys, you don't know Sunday Jeff?
No, we don't.
No.
Wow.
I got a clip for this week. See, that is Sunday Jeff. He does have a playful sense of humor, though, so I should have taken that into account.
We didn't know though. Like you said, you got to gauge it.
Yeah, we're
You got to
calibrating.
gauge it.
right
Okay.
now.
Okay. I like this.
So I'm off to a good start. I
Yes.
threw you guys immediately with the first question.
Well, it makes me worry about you with the Beagle as humanized.
You know how I played? My wife was the sounding board for all this, and I would ask her like, "How about this one?" And she'd be like, "That just sounds weird. Yeah, just go with that." She really wanted. By the end of by yesterday, she had it with
She was
Sunday
crying.
Jeff questions.
Wow.
I don't want to hear the name Sunday Jeff in this house.
All right, let's get moving here because we only got 100 of these. Again, another question you guys should remember. Q, I don't know.
Okay.
What sitcom would you choose to spend the rest of your life on as a background player? Remember that, Q? I don't remember what
Yeah,
you
I
picked.
remember. I picked Twilight Zone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so Ming, I went with you first. I'm going to go with Q first.
Okay.
Okay.
What is Sunday Jeff? What sitcom, if he was going to spend the rest of his life out on, what would you think he would pick? And I told him he could only do it as a background player.
Right. Oh, you're not giving us choices on this one?
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Did he say Three's Company? Pretty fun apartment complex. It was just better time in the 70s. 60s Batman, the Adam West one. It was just so kooky. Or Happy Days, no real problems. Fonzie always came through.
Well, only a pussy hound would go for Three's Company. And Sunday Jeff is no pussy hound.
You didn't know he was a pit bull either, though.
I didn't, but he's married and faithful, so it's hard to be a pussy hound when you're married and faithful.
You don't know that. He could be equally just as fucked up as this dude right here, this Ariel Castro.
Yeah. Right.
That's a tall order to be that fucked up. I think that Batman is too obvious an answer for a comic book fiend like Sunday Jeff. So I'm going to go with Happy Days.
Happy Days.
I think one is no way unless you're a pussy hound. Two is classic Walt Flanagan misdirection. Like there's the low hanging fruit right there. Look, it's Batman, bitch. Just grab it. Don't bother climbing the branch for the Happy Days. So I'm gonna go Happy Days.
All right, Q has said Happy Days, Ben. Bri?
Okay. I agree with you, Q.
You're taking notes over there, aren't you?
Well, no, I'm just writing down the three so I don't forget them. I think
$100 on the line, bitch.
I know, I could get a
$100.
massage.
You can get your back rubbed. maybe they. I don't know. I think this is upscale of environment. You're not getting anything in the front rubbed.
It's not the kind I normally go to.
They got gift cards. I don't think they do what you're looking for.
They don't take food stamps there. Batman, I think, is too obvious.
Yeah.
He wouldn't want to. I mean, because it's cartoony, right? He wouldn't want to spend his life in a basically like a live action cartoon.
Yeah.
I believe I'm not going to talk about Happy Days. I believe it is Three's Company,
Yeah.
and that even though he isn't a pussy hound, just like he's not a pit bull,
Right.
here's the life. I mean, there's a guy who he went all the way to, where was it, Sweden or
Stockholm.
Yeah, he went to Sweden. Yeah,
He went to Sweden and took a mechanics class for a month and said he never left his room.
yeah.
And when Walt was like, really? Like, you didn't go out and explore the area? He's like, I was there to go to school. I was there to learn. He got really irate about it. Yeah. So I think that even though he is buttoned down and nose to the grindstone, there is a part of him that would rather be like Jack Tripper or Larry. Right?
So,
or even Mr. Furley to a lesser extent.
So you're going to go with Happy Days.
I'm going to say
you're going to go with
Three's Company. Yeah.
Okay. Brian says Three's Company.
All right, I'm going to rule out Happy Days. Too vanilla. Too not
vanilla.
Yeah, not fun enough.
Not
Happy
like
Days.
Jeff.
Happy Days is Happy Days. Your ideal environment. Not Sunday Jeff's. Batman. Also, I think it's too obvious. I'm going to go with Three's Company too. Just it was so much fun.
Okay.
As a sitcom, I was like, maybe that's not Sunday Jeff's life, but this is what environment would you like to be in? This is it. It's Three's Company.
Yeah, you understand the question. Very good.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. You re-explained after two of us answered already.
Is this you riffing? I can't tell.
I'm going Three's Company.
Okay. Now, if I want to pause it in mid-question, what do I have to
hit the button again. Same button again.
Turn it up. Phone. Who's calling now?
Can you turn up a little bit? It's just a little. The last one was.
Bit?
Yeah, you see the volume. Okay.
All right.
Cool.
You ready?
Okay, go.
Not question number 2. The answer is TSD listeners will recognize this second question. If you spend the rest of your life, you're gonna have to live out the rest of your life on a sitcom, but you're not going to be starring in a sitcom. You're just going to be a background player in a sitcom. So let's say you choose, for example, C-Lab. You're going to spend the rest of your life under sea in a laboratory, and you're just a bit player in the background. You don't even have a talking line, but that's where you're going to spend the rest of your life. Okay. What sitcom would you choose to be in?
Simpsons.
I mean, it's something that's realistic.
You're talking about C-Lab's realistic?
Yeah, but there's fucking laboratories under the sea, right?
No.
And I want to interrupt right there.
Yeah.
There are laboratories under the sea.
Okay.
Yes, there are. Today, there's not a laboratory under the sea.
Not that I know of.
The U.S. doesn't
it's called a submarine.
No, there's no countries out there that have hidden laboratories underneath the ocean.
No, the Space Lab, that's that's not even there anymore.
All right, not a fucking animated show, though.
You just gave me C-Lab.
I was thinking of Sequest with that guy from Jaws.
Yeah, and I think Sunday Jeff is thinking of Skylab.
Well, this is a long answer. C-Lab was wasn't that a real show?
No, you're talking about voice to the bottom of the sea.
Well, all right. Wrong choice of words there. Okay.
Brilliant.
Not an animated
Okay,
sitcom.
all right. Let me see. I'll say Happy Days. Yeah! Everything looked like it was going good back then. No real problems.
Russian.
Well, but I'm saying Fonzie always came through.
Wow. 0 for 2.
Nice. Oh, I'm getting that massage.
You did have music in the background? I was a little scared of that music.
Yeah.
He said it was
he's all over the map.
Yeah.
Pitbull and then Happy Days. It's unpredictable. I like this game.
Great.
All right, question 3. This one didn't go over as well as I thought it would, but we'll go with it anyway. What's the most money you ever spent on one collectible? Did Sunday Jeff say $800? Did he say $3,000? Or did he say $2,500? Brian, you will go first this time?
That's a rough one. Because I know Sunday Jeff, for a long time, money was no object.
Oh, yeah.
No object whatsoever.
He had a disease.
Yeah. It was it really was. He should have seen a doctor. It was a compulsion that he had to invest in collectibles. But I'm trying to think of what he may have bought that would be over $800. In fact, I think I may have remembered him talking about buying something here that was $800 and his wife going ballistic.
I think I remember what the product was.
Yeah, I would have to. What was it? $800.
800, 3,000, or 2,500.
I'm going to go with 800. I think that.
All right. Q.
I think I remember that the product in question was the Batmobile. Like, it wasn't a replica Batmobile.
I'm not helping you.
That he sat in a box.
There's a fucking $100 gift card on the line here.
Yeah.
But
Now you're looking for help?
I know. It's not 100% that my front ain't getting rubbed.